Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rahana. We're playing more Gakuen Heaven 2. Sorry about the delay between the previous video and this one. I really did want to continue it the very next day, but I got kind of sick and wasn't feeling well enough to do much of anything the past couple of days, so I'm doing better now and I'm back. So, we're continuing the story of Arata's past, where he's telling about the time he dove into the ocean and was having some trouble. We learned a lot of stuff last time about why he likes this guy Naoki, who is a little older than him and hung out with him when he was younger, and they would meet and secretly make out and stuff like that. So Arata felt like he really wanted to do things for this person, wanted to impress him, and so was dared to dive into the ocean. And things did not go very well, but he always believed that Naoki saved him. And the last line that we got right before I cut off last time was, that's not what really happened. So
海で溺れた時、俺は波に押し戻されて沖に流されそうになった。
So now we're continuing the story. Now we're going to get the true version of what's happening here. So we've got the ocean landscape and the background noises of water, which I think is a nice touch to kind of add in here, because so often games like this really don't add a lot of atmosphere when people are explaining, especially long flashback scenes like this. So I appreciate the bit of effort that was put into making it slightly more interesting. So Arata saying, when I was drowning in the ocean, I was pushed back by the waves. It was being swept out to sea.
俺は夢中でもがいて、やっとの思いで海にぽっかり浮かんだ岩にしがみついた。
I struggled in a daze, and finally I was able to cling to a rock that was barely rising up from the ocean.
大きい岩でなんとか這い上がることができて、俺は岩のくぼみに座り込んだ。
It was a big rock, and somehow I managed to climb onto it, and I sat in a depression on the top.
だけど崖の下には強い引き潮があって、岸からはだいぶ離されてしまってたんだ。
But beneath the cliff there was a strong ebb tide, and I had ended up pretty far from the cliff.
崖の上に直樹の姿が見えた。
I could see Naoki on top of the cliff.
俺は直樹に手を振った。
I waved to him.
俺はここにいる。この通り無事だから助けに来てって。
To say, I'm here, I'm okay, so come help me.
直樹は少しうろうろした後、どこかへ行ってしまった。
After wandering around a little, Naoki went off somewhere.
どこへ？
Where?
きっと大人を呼びに行ったんだ。
I was sure he went to call an adult.
その方がいい。無理して助けようとするより、その方がきっと確実だ。
That would be best. I was sure that would have been safer than him overdoing it trying to help me.
そう信じて、俺はただ体縮こまらせて待っていた。
That's what I believed, and I just waited, huddling myself up.
でも、いくら待っても助けは来なかった。
But no matter how long I waited, no one came to help me.
日が傾いて辺りが暗くなっても誰も。
The sun went down and it started to get dark, and no one.
夏といっても体はびしょ濡れ。
Even though it was summer, I was soaked.
ひっきりなしに波が来るから体が乾くこともない。
The waves just kept coming, so I couldn't get dry.
日が落ちたらどんどん寒くなってきた。
And when the sun went down, it got colder and colder and colder.
冷えた体に波も風も容赦なく打ちつけてくる。
The wind and the rain mercilessly beat my chilled body.
こんなんだったら厳しいと思っても体力あるうちに頑張って泳いでみたらよかった。
If that's how things were going to be, I wish I'd done my best to swim while I still had the strength, even if it was hard.
そう後悔しても遅すぎた。
But it was much too late for regrets.
周りが真っ暗になった頃、体力の限界が来て。
When it was pitch black all around me, I reached the limit of my strength.
俺はうとうとし始めていた。
I started to doze off.
助けは
And help?
急にものすごい強い光で照らされた。
Suddenly a really bright light shone on me.
誰か男の人の声が俺の名前を呼んでいて、
Someone, a man's voice, called out my name.
やっと戻ってきてくれた。直樹が助けに来てくれたんだ。
He finally came back. Naoki came to save me.
そう思ったところで俺は気を失った。
That's what I thought as I lost consciousness.
直樹さんに助けてもらえて本当に良かったですね。
I'm really glad Naoki-san came to save you. And notice that he's been upgraded to having a name and even getting a san. Because, you know, Arata tells his story. Now Yuki's like, okay, I don't have to hate on this guy anymore. His, like, unconscious way of referring to this person has gone up a notch on the respect level here.
いや、あの時俺を助けてくれたのは直樹じゃなかったんだ。
No, the one who saved me back then wasn't Naoki.
あ、直樹さんが呼んでくれた大人の人ですか。
Oh, so it was an adult that he called?
それも違う。
Not that either.
それじゃあ誰が。
Then who was it?
俺が日が暮れても帰らないからおばあちゃんが心配して近所の人と探してくれたんだ。
When I didn't come back, even though it was dark, my grandma got worried and she searched for me along with her neighbors.
それで俺が例の崖の方に向かっていくのを見たっていうやつが出てきて、
And some guys came up and said that they'd seen me go toward the cliff.
崖のあたりまで船出してくれたんだ。
They even sent a boat out there.
それじゃあ直樹さんは。
So Naoki-san,
黙ってたんだ。
he didn't tell anyone.
行ったらいけない場所で俺らは人目を忍んで会っていた。
We met at a place we shouldn't have gone to avoid being seen.
もしなんでそんなところに行ったって聞かれて俺らの関係がバレたら。
If he'd been asked what he was doing there, our relationship would have been discovered.
きっとそれが怖かったんだろう。
I'm sure he was afraid of that.
そんな。
No way.
それじゃあ自分の身可愛さに新さんを見捨てたってことじゃないですか。
So he abandoned you to save himself? Like, okay, Yuki's mad, and he's gonna keep getting mad, but like, I am so mad. What the... I'm sorry, this guy is like the biggest asshole ever. I'm going to leave this kid who likes me to drown in the ocean because that's more convenient for me than having to admit that we were making out on the cliff. Like, he couldn't even think of a different excuse. He couldn't have been like, oh, we were gonna do that diving thing because we're stupid and we're kids. Like, no, he was too busy trying to cover his own ass that it was totally okay to throw away a kid. How old was Arata? Like 11, 12, maybe 13? Really young? Be like, yeah, it'll be fine. He'll just drown, so like our secret won't come out, and that's totally fine. What the hell? Who the hell does that? Seriously, what the fuck, man? If this guy ever shows his face around, I don't even know. Like, Yuki might kill him or something. Or at least try. Because that sort of bullshit, like, no, he won't tolerate that crap. So, I don't know. He may be small, but I bet he could be pretty vicious if he's angry. And he's gonna be... God. Okay, this is crap. Anyway.
はっきり言ってくれるな。
You don't have to be so blunt.
あ、すみません。でも。
Sorry, but...
でもそうなんだろう。
But it's true.
あの人は俺より我が身が可愛かった。
And here, and it's maybe not super obvious, but also Arata has shifted from calling him Naoki to that person. The first part of this sentence. So you kind of get the sense that he is also trying to mentally distance himself from this person. He cared about himself more than me.
だから俺を置き去りにして逃げた。
That's why he left me behind and ran away.
そして わざわざ病室まで俺に口止めしに来た。
And he purposely came to my hospital room to make me keep quiet. Because remember last time we found out that he visited Arata once in the hospital, and that was to tell him that they couldn't see each other anymore. So nothing about, sorry I didn't help you, nothing about, I feel really bad about what happened to you. It's like, no, we just need to cover this shit up. And then he left. And then he ignored him for the rest of the summer every time Arata went to see him. So, hey, I abandoned you to die, but all I have to do here is just, like, ask you to pretend that you didn't like me, and I won't even apologize, and I'll just avoid you. So, that's totally cool. Like, that guy was probably the age that Yuki and Arata are now, and you could just see the difference. Like, do you think someone like Yuki would leave anyone in danger? He was ready to throw himself off the diving board to get to Arata faster when he fell into the pool, even though there were a bunch of other people around who immediately went to help him.
But
I couldn't believe it.
だから俺は俺の都合のいいように記憶を書き換えた。
That's why I rewrote that memory to suit myself. And that's what I was saying last time too. People who have been through traumatic events, or even people who have witnessed a crime, will remember things in a way that fits their worldview or makes them feel better about things, you know, makes things seem less horrific or something. And yeah, this was basically the most horrific thing that I can imagine coming out of this, having someone you care about completely abandon you to the point that they would be willing to let you die to hide the relationship that you had. So of course, you know, as a child, especially, Arata would find a way to cope with it. And since it was a secret, he didn't have anyone to talk to. He couldn't talk this out with someone. He couldn't go to therapy or whatever. He had to find a way to deal with the situation by himself the best he could. And that was what he did.
直樹が助けてくれたんだとずっと思い込んでたんだ。
Naoki came to save me. I always convinced myself of that.
あんな風に別れを告げられて、それでも俺はあの人のことが
And being told goodbye like
好
that,
きだったから。
but still I liked him.
新さん、
後でみんなに責められた。
Later, everyone blamed me.
あそこは危ないから行ったらいけないって知ってたはずだ。
You should have known it was dangerous and you shouldn't go there.
なんであの崖に行ったんだって親や警察の人らに怒られて問い詰められた。
Why did you go there? My parents and the police questioned me and they were angry.
だけど言えるはずない。
But I couldn't say why.
二人の関係は秘密だって俺はあの人と約束したから。
Because I promised him I would keep our relationship secret.
その約束は絶対破れない。
I could never break that promise.
そんな約束破ったっていいですよ。
You should have broken a promise like that.
先に新さんを見捨てたのはあの男の方なんですよ。
And now he's been downgraded to that man again. He's the one who abandoned you before.
それなのに新さんだけがみんなに怒られるって、そんなの絶対おかしいです。
Still, you're the only one everyone got mad at. That's really messed up.
でも俺は言えなかった。
But I didn't say anything.
誰とも何も喋りたくなかった。
I didn't want to tell anyone anything.
いっぱい怒られて一言も口を聞かなかった。
Everyone was mad at me and I didn't say a word.
周りからは頑固な拗ねたむくれた子供に見えたんだろう。
Everyone saw me as a stubborn, sulky, sullen child.
それでも何も喋らずにいたらそのうち周りは俺を気味悪がるようになった。
I didn't say anything, and soon everyone ended up being creeped out by me.
でも俺をそっとしておいてくれるようにもなった。
But I was left alone. So remember how Arata was saying before that his kind of derpy, silly personality is that mask he puts on because people find him creepy and he's too quiet and he's silently observing people and they don't know what he's thinking. And I wonder, was he always like that, or did it come from his reaction to this situation?
なあ、ユウキ、お前言っただろ。あの人に気持ちを伝えないのかって。
Hey Yuki, you said it, didn't you? I should tell him my feelings.
はい。
Yes.
すみませんでした。新さんの気持ちを知りもしないで。
I'm sorry, I didn't know how you really felt.
いいんだ。
It's fine.
俺は怒ってお前から逃げた。そんなこと言って何になるって。
I was angry and I ran away from you. I felt like, what's the use of telling you?
あれは本当は自分の気持ちが怖かったからだ。
It was actually because I was afraid of my own feelings.
気持ちが怖い？
You were afraid of them?
ああ。
Yeah.
本当の気持ちほど醜いものはない。
Nothing's as ugly as my true feelings.
俺はあの人が好きだった。
I loved him.
だから約束も守って誰にも秘密を明かさなかった。
And that's why I kept my promise and I didn't reveal the secret to anyone.
ずっとあの人を信じてた。
I always believed in him.
だけどそれはただそんな風に自分に嘘をつき続けてただけだったんだ。
That was just me continuing to lie to myself.
新さん。
ほんまは恨んでた。
Actually, I was bitter.
憎うてたまらんくなってた。
I couldn't stand how much I hated him.
あの時なんで俺を見捨てた？
Why'd he abandon me back then?
俺のこと好きやて言うてくれたのに。
Even though he said he loved me.
なんで会うてくれへんくなったんやってわめき散らしてやりたいくらいや。
Why'd he stop coming to see me? It made me want to scream.
こんな姿誰にも見せられない。
I didn't want anyone to see me like this.
こんなみっともない醜いところ誰にも見せたくなんかなかった。
So shameful and ugly. I didn't want to let anyone see it. And I'm thinking, this isn't a hugely long scene, but the way everyone talks, it's just very full of emotion, lots of pauses and things like that. I'm only halfway through what I planned to put in this video, and I was expecting it to be maybe 20-25 minutes, so we're almost at 20, halfway through, so I'm actually going to stop here. I know it's kind of an awkward breaking point, but just to keep this from getting so long that it's impossible to stomach all at once, and just to avoid the possibility of my computer doing something like self-destructing in the middle, or me accidentally saying something really stupid and then I have to re-record everything, I'm gonna stop here. So, yeah, as suspected, or as was hinted last time, Arata has rewritten his memory for his own convenience, and it seems like only now he's accepting that was a lie to himself and remembering or thinking about the reality of what happened. And if you think about it, he hasn't told anybody this. So Yuki is the only person who knows about this. He's the only person he's been able to trust with this. And that's huge for someone who has been through something like this, to feel like they have someone that they can talk to. I mean, look how repressed that was. The whole thing being that this guy had a relationship with him, and that's why he was willing to let Arata drown. So what message does that send to a young kid who has just realized that he likes guys? He can't tell that to anybody because obviously liking guys is something that's so awful that you would leave someone to drown to keep that a secret. And, you know, we don't even know how much this guy liked him. It seems, from what Arata was saying, that he preferred spending time with him over his own girlfriend. But, I mean, this guy could just be a horrible person who's a cheater and opportunistic. Or maybe he really does prefer guys. We don't really know. But anyway, you know, the message that gets through to Arata is these feelings are horrible. They are something that's gross and should be hidden. But to be talking about it openly with Yuki, another guy, you know, I think that's a really huge step for him, to be able to admit that, yes, I'm gay, and two, there's someone I've liked for a really long time, and here's all the shit in my past, and this is what happened to me. You know, like, these are the consequences for sneaking off with a guy and kissing him, basically, is what the world has told Arata through this other jerk's actions. So that I think really shows, this scene especially shows how much Arata trusts Yuki, even though things are rough here. Like, it's obviously not time for a happy ending, because Arata has to process all this stuff that he's been repressing for so long. You know, even if he is aware that Yuki likes him, which I think he might be. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, because he's so caught up in his own feelings and his own pain, maybe he doesn't realize, but you know, Arata is also the type who seems to be that quiet observer who can pick up on stuff, the person who's smarter than they look and act. So he may be aware. But either way, he's not ready to deal with Yuki's feelings at this point. I'm just going to stop here because I'm going to ramble on and on and on. So yeah, sorry about the awkward breaking point. So I'll probably just continue right into the next video and likely just upload them both today to keep this from dragging out any longer than it should. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll continue with the next one. It will be continuing just immediately from here, where Arata is talking about how he doesn't want anyone to see his true feelings. So see you next time.